Another milestone for gas prices, and the news continues to be good. For the first time since early March, the national average for a gallon of regular dropping below $4. The news, though, not so rosy in Hawaii. Residents there are still paying about $5.41. That's the highest in the nation, but even that is down 2 cents from where it was last week. Texas has the lowest average, $3.51. Now in June, we set that record for the price of a gallon of regular. Remember when it was $5.01? A handful of states have watched the prices drop 20 cents a gallon or more in just the last week. In Colorado and Arizona, the price falling 21 cents. Illinois and Maine seeing an average savings of about 19 cents a gallon. Ohio, Kansas, West Virginia all seeing their prices drop about 18 cents. And the price of gas is the result of lots of factors, many of them actually out of our control. They're global. Newsy's national correspondent James Packard is with us to take a look at the bigger picture. And James, the record gas prices in June now dropping like a stone in August. So how did we get here?
Yeah, Del, the biggest impact here, the biggest factor playing into this is simple supply and demand. As economic experts will tell you, we see higher prices. That tends to keep people away from gas pumps at least as frequently. And then that starts to bring these prices down a couple of months later. There's also been tremendous effort to get more oil into the market, more supply. That helps to meet the high demand. At the same time, you have people who are fearful of a global recession. So they start to spend a little less. And that, again, helps those prices. You also have some minor impact here from things like gas tax suspensions, from the president's decision to release millions of barrels of oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. At the same time, though, you have to be wary of the possibility that this won't stick around. Keep in mind, for instance, that the war in Ukraine at any point could turn and impact our access to oil supply. You also have lower prices now, which could drive up demand again and cause prices to get, or cause demand and supply to get out of whack and cause prices to go up again. And also remember that we're in hurricane season. And if there's an impact on the supply, access to supply of oil in the Gulf, that could once again impact prices. In other words, you talk to the experts, this may not be here to stick.
The gasoline prices going as high as they went, there was a reduction in demand for gasoline. And so with the efforts to try to bring more supply to market, prices have obviously plummeted. It remains to be seen how sustainable this decline in price could be.
Mark Emmerich also says that geopolitical factors weigh more heavily on his mind than just about anything else when thinking about where prices are going to be in the near future, Del. And you also have to think about this potential new conflict in Southeast Asia. A lot of factors at play here, Del.